Hey, scrappers and YouTubers. Just before the end of the year, one of the auction wins that I got included this large format scanner, a Graphtec model. Come on, let's dive in and see what we find in there. Don't forget, the best way to watch out for the shark is to subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button, hit the bell with the all indicator so you don't miss a single episode. And don't forget to tell your friends because, you know, they want to watch out for the shark too. Alright, YouTube, let's see if we can do some damage to this large format scanner. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this cover. Actually, this went on there as a bag to capture the paper as it came off of the thing. Some pretty nice little nylon there, and that's not magnetic. So I'm guessing that's stainless. So I'm going to hang on to that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but we're going to hang on to it. All right. Get this cord off of here. So this was reported as non-functional by the folks when I purchased it. So I'm not going to even try to put it up on the market because I know it's not working, and that would not be fair. All right, so we got a nice big insulated copper wire out of that, and I think the first thing is to get the legs off so I can get this flat on the deck here of the truck. And probably what we're going to do here is turn this sideways. Not probably, what we are going to do. Now first let's get some gloves on. So what we're going to do is turn it sideways so that the deck part can rest on the edge of the tailgate. Like that. So that when I pull off the leg, it doesn't just, you know, flop down. And let's get my bit bucket. Here we are. Could it be that simple? Could it really be that simple? Oh, look at that. There's a gold pin sitting down there. Let's get you picked up. Wonder where you came from, little gold pin. Put you right there so I don't lose you. I think it may have been that simple to get that off of the vase. That'd be embarrassing. Yep, it was that simple. All right. Now, I'm going to hang on to, no I'm not, we're missing a bolt. That would have been, put you over here for the time being. So this is a CS500 Color Scanner Pro, and so far we're just getting plastic. All right, so yeah, we knew there was going to be a motor in here somewhere. And we got a bunch of screws to get these side plates out. Okay, you're loose, but you don't want to come out yet, so that's all right. We're not going to force it. We got plenty of screws we can take out of here still. Lots of screws to take out of this thing till we figure it all out. I'm going to spare you all the screws, the unscrewing. But we're going to take out all these screws and all the unscrews on the other side, and we'll see where this takes us. Okay, so continuing with the Graphtec CS500 Pro, I've got the first part of the base open here, or the business end of the open. We can see we've got a motor. I'm assuming that's going to be copper, but we'll take a look at it. Power board here. There's some nice copper there. Nice copper there. This looks like a power distribution kind of panel or something, so there's some nice copper there that we'll get off. Of course, insulated copper wire, no surprise there. Here's an interface board. Not a whole lot on this side. We'll see what's on the back side. Right now it doesn't seem like a whole lot. We've got another board down here. We've got a RAM right there, and then this board down here looks like it'll be a mid-grade board at least. There's a number of ICs and flat packs that I can see on there. All right, so I'm going to keep digging in, and I will keep updating you as we proceed along. So taking off part of the lid, we find that there's a lot of similarities to any kind of scanner that you might have on one of your desktop scanner printer kind of things, which I'm sure doesn't surprise anyone. Light source here, I'm going to assume that there's going to be some small fluorescent bulbs in here. So I'm going to be careful taking these out, and that unit may just get trashed, but we'll see when we get it out what's going on inside of there. This is just steel bars, rollers, so this unit I'm going to just leave that as is and scrap it as shred, and then we can see that now I can get at all the screws on those boards as well. Okay, so we're making our way through this. We've got a little bit of unscrewing to do here. We've got a bunch of grounding wires coming up here. So of course each one of those are going to be brass. All right, there's a motor. And we'll have to get at the housing inside there to see what we're dealing with, but there's a motor. And there's our power board, a couple of nice pieces of copper, a couple of ICs in there that I might pull, and some and aluminum. So nice little power board there. Earlier I pulled off these boards. This is nothing to write home about, just low grade, but this board turned out to be better on the back side. You can see there is a flat pack and a gold edged oscillator, and then on the back we've got a gold cornered BGA flat pack, couple ICs, MLCC. So not a bad little board there, definitely a mid-grade board. And this is clearly a power distribution board. You can see all the little wires going out to places. So not expecting a whole lot. We've got a FET there. That's all plastic body. I'm not going to mess with that. I'll pull that copper off of there. Alright, so otherwise that's just a low-grade board there. You're heavy, you're steel. I can tell, but you always check just to be sure. A couple little interesting interface cables that I may hang on to. You know, the different USB connectors, a short one like that. I don't know, that might come in handy, so I might hang on to that. Of course, that's just, you know, typical phone jack kind of thing. I'm not phone jack, but Cat 5 or 6. I'm not worried about that. Scanning engine. Now there's probably a little board inside of here. There's a serial number on here. So alright, so I'm going to assume that there's a board inside of there. I'm going to look this up before I break it open, see if there's anything to it. I'm not expecting much, but you never know. And just in case I didn't capture it before, I want to do this again. The back side of this board turned out to be more interesting. There's a gold cornered BGA, flat pack, couple ICs. So this turned out to be better than expected from the first view, but still definitely just a mid-grade board. And this board, we should be able to get this out now without any trouble. I say as it doesn't want to come out. There we go. So nice flat packs and ICs on this board. We've got a RAM right here, so we'll pull that RAM off. BGA, flat packs, a lot of flat packs, ICs, a little dip switch there that I'm probably not going to mess with. That's going to be pretty small, even though I can see it's got gold legs. That's really small, so I'm probably not going to mess with that. And not much on the back side of this board. Some little ICs, so we'll take it off, of course. But you know, I could probably do a little depopulating and still sell this as a mid-grade board. That's very magnetic. Interesting. There's a board down inside of there. Yeah, you could be plucked. Nope, your glass. Jeez Louise. Wasn't expecting that to break so easily. Man, oh man, oh man. Alright, so that's going to be the light source. I'm assuming there's a little fluorescent kind of light in there. Let's see if this copper foil comes off easy. Let's see. Alright, so that's some copper foil. Throw that in with the number 2. And that's just going to go in with the trash. And then underneath each one of these lights is another board. So, you know, with some ICs and stuff on it. So actually that's not too bad. Well, you really got to love the speed control that this video editing software allows. I can speed right through something that's boring, but something that I do want to still share to a certain extent, and that is that you got to take the time to remove some of this stuff, and you just got to, you know, grunt through it and get it done. So this board is a mid-grade board with some IC chips, a couple of flat packs, and gold on that, so that's nice. So each one of the lights each one of the light sources had a board like this under it, flat packs and ICs, so I can definitely throw this in with my mid-grade pile. And the connector there has a little bit of light gold on it, so that'll go into the gold fingers. And a piece of iron. Okay, not iron, ferrite. You all know what I meant. Alright, now then, let's see, we've got metal housing with cable straps. So let's free you guys up. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, so there's another piece of steel for the steel bin. The rollers, of course, are going to be steel. Is there anything down inside of you? I don't think so, but alright, so and you know, not a bad scrap actually. Large format printer. This is just going to be a steel shell now to go to shred. We've got more shred here. A little bit of plastic, really not a whole lot of plastic. 2 end pieces here, and the lights that'll go in the trash. Alright, so not too bad for plastic. Some nice boards here, low grade power board. 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these mid-grade boards that were interfacing with the lights. Another mid-grade board here with a ram stick on it. Another mid-grade board here, and a low-grade power board. And then this thing that we have to figure out what this is, if there's any value to this. Otherwise, we'll pop this open. There's probably a little tiny board inside of that. An electric motor and a whole bunch of insulated copper wire, and a lot of grounding plugs, you know, a little bit of brass on each end of those. So again, not a bad little scrap. It was fun. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I look forward to chatting with you all again next time.